Welcome to Dirty Laundry.
I like that little tune. It do something to me.
It's our theme songer.
Hey y'all, welcome to Dirty Laundry.
Welcome, guys.
I'm Pumpkin.
I'm KenBarbie.
I felt like I was just on the P show.
Why?
Did we introduce ourselves on
No,
here?
probably because
We never
you never introduce yourself. I
on
always
here.
start off and we go from there.
We never introduced ourselves on here. I felt like I was on the wrong thing.
Let's move on. We on Dirty Laundry. So, what we talking about tonight?
Sometimes I get confused.
Oh my gosh.
Hey, guess what? Welcome to Dirty Laundry. So, tonight, guys, we're going to be talking about haters.
But it's not just your normal hater talk. Tonight, class is in session as we teach you guys a class in Hateology.
That's right.
And what that is basically we're providing a little bit of clarity on what exactly a hater is. Because I know a lot of people, y'all are sick of hearing everyone say they have haters and how they have all these people who just hate on everything that they do. But it's like, what exactly is a hater? There's a clear difference in a few different things, which I'll go in more detail as we continue. But
Definitely.
tonight we're teaching a class on what exactly a hater is.
Yeah, and we got PhDs. Went to school for this. It's serious. About to get real.
We didn't have an
But
option.
we're positive with it. Like, it's not a show where we're beating people down. We're not in the game to do that.
Right, we're not in the
We
business
don't beat
of
people up.
breaking people down. That's not cute.
You know, we leave it to them. It's your duty to be a hater. That's what you do. But I have the top 5 benefits.
There are benefits.
It's benefits. Haters can be beneficial. And I have all 5 reasons
Really?
as to why.
Really?
I made them up.
Well, good. But also tonight, of course, I have my top 10. So my top 10 tonight is going to be the top 10 signs that you just might be a hater. Because before we get into exactly what a hater is, I want you guys to know exactly what qualifies you for hater status.
All right.
So you ready to get started with the dirty?
Let's do it.
All right, and for those who don't know, the dirty is our news and entertainment discussion. But speaking of news, we're going to have a little bit of something that we need to share later on, right?
Oh, yeah. We got a huge, huge surprise for y'all. Y'all do not cut that TV off until you catch this news. Make sure y'all call into the show, too, at any time, 804-915-5202. Follow us on Instagram. You can tweet us. You can tweet me at TLLPumpkin. You can tweet Ken at It's KenBarbie. ITS KenBarbie. Yeah. K-E-N. Ken.
It's ITS KenBarbie.
Spelling wasn't my thing.
All right, but let's go ahead and get into the dirty, which is our news and entertainment discussion. And as always, you guys can find these stories and more at itskenbarbie.com. Before we really get into everything that I wanted to talk about this week for the dirty, I wanted to give an update on our biggest story from last week, which was when E! reported that Beyonce was pregnant with her second child, Blue Ivy, the remix. There is actually an update to that, so let's go ahead and get into it. Despite all of the news reports that the couple is expecting a second child, Jay-Z has denied that Beyonce is pregnant. For the past few weeks, the world has been flushed with the gossip about the pop superstar Beyonce expecting her second child, and the news went mainstream when E! News reported last week that the pregnancy was indeed legit. Over the weekend, Ebro, who is the station manager of the famed Hot 97 out in New York City, went on record saying that he received an email from Jay after he reached out to congratulate Jay and Beyonce, stating it's not true and that the news is worse than the blogs. So, it's definitely not true. I'm happy because
I'm glad that it's over, Beyonce.
the pregnancy
We
rumors.
know that I honestly don't want to go through what we went through last year. You're not having this kid.
Let's move on because, no. Let's talk about what is the good news of Lady B not being pregnant. We don't have to worry about the tour being canceled, so we can still check her out. We don't have to worry about this album being delayed, which I'm still wondering where exactly it is.
It's so selfish. It's so selfish.
I'm not. I'm looking.
You are.
I'm looking out for all the millions of Beyonce fans out there. So let's move on into the dirty.
Okay, Ken.
All right, so Paris Hilton. We haven't seen much of Paris in a couple years, actually, but we do know her as the billionaires, right?
That's right.
So, apparently Paris Hilton is now another type of millionaire, a cash money millionaire. Paris Hilton has signed a deal with Cash Money Records and is working on a music album which will supposedly be released this summer. What you think about that, P?
This can't be life.
It's legit.
It really. Are you serious?
Birdman actually confirmed via his Twitter welcoming Paris to the label. And she was actually in the video for Tap Out with Lil Wayne, Birdman, and Nicki. So now it all makes sense as to why exactly Paris was there. She's a Young Money soldier.
How did she become famous again?
She's a famous socialite. She released a sex tape that was very vital in her career. She's done The Simple Life, which I love.
Hold on. It's cool for her to drop a sex tape and be famous, but you swear up and down Kardashian didn't get famous.
That's another conversation for another week. But
no, it's you cool with saying that about Paris though?
No, I definitely think that Paris definitely benefited from her sex tape. Kim definitely benefited as well. She got a little bit more notoriety, but I think in Paris's case, it was definitely more vital in where her career ended up.
Wow. She was rich before the sex tape, though.
Right, but as far as her releasing this album with Birdman, I feel like this. Nothing but good things can possibly come from this. And those good things being herpes, and a little bit more herpes. That's all I see coming from a union between Paris Hilton and Birdman. That just sounds gross to me.
What herpes?
I don't know. It just sounds like if you mix Paris Hilton and you mix Birdman, you put them together, they're going to get herpes.
Some actually good things. I mean, look at Evelyn. She's doing pretty good with her books.
True.
So it's not just about because he's a rapper or whatever, Cash Money Man, whatever. He's able to tap into a lot of different markets. So
Absolutely.
I think it's a plus.
Absolutely. I'm just kidding. Birdman is definitely a smart and savvy businessman. So I'm sure he will do something appropriate for Paris. I don't think he's going to have her out there rapping on the next Young Money record, but
I'm sure.
We'll see what happens with it.
I can't wait to see what happens. He's tapping into a different market right now.
Yeah, and it's said that the album will actually be house music, just to set the tone. So it won't be a rap album, you guys. Keep calm.
I can't wait to see how it turns out.
Moving on, K. Michelle. Before we get into her story, Pumpkin, what do you think about, a lot of people say that once you're gay, you're always gay. Do you believe that's true?
I do.
You do? So you don't see any going back, dipping and
How
down?
do you go back? For a woman, women are accepted with that. Men, once a man does it, it's, no. Oh, you're not straight today. You can't be straight today, Ken. Sorry.
Well, K. Michelle recently sat down with Power 105 The Breakfast Club, where she talked about leaving Love and Hip Hop Atlanta and joining the New York cast. She also talked about receiving a pet monkey from Chad Ochocinco, and more interesting, how she was involved with a woman for all of 3 months before deciding that the cooch just wasn't the right thing for her. She was quoted as saying, "I have dipped out. I thought I was gay for 3 months. I realized what you men go through when the girl jumped on my car, and this was a new car. She scratched it up with her shoes, and it was a wrap. She wanted to be an actress, but she was always sitting on the couch while I was out here working. So I had to let that go." I can see it happening more so for a female, I guess.
Hold on. Somebody scratched her car.
I guess the girl that she was involved with got into an argument with Kay, and she spazzed out and jumped on her car.
Wow, that's funny.
Yeah, so that was her breaking point with females.
Is she just considered bi-curious?
She says that she is interested in women. She just is not interested in the relationship based on that experience. But she says she prefers dark-skinned, fine, feminine women. She doesn't even like the stud females and so forth.
And she's going to blame it on getting abused. Watch.
What?
I mean, she's going to blame it on that. It's her favorite thing.
All right, so moving on. Tyrese, Jody of Baby Boy. Do you follow him on Twitter?
I don't.
You shouldn't.
Why?
Tyrese, I used to follow him and I learned my lesson. But let me explain why. He thinks he's Rev Run. He has all these different types of knowledge that makes no type of sense. It's like you'll read it and you're like, oh, what does that mean? It's not it. So, sticking with his faux knowledge that he thinks he's deemed to give out, Tyrese is sticking up for all the quick shooters that are out there. During an appearance on Chelsea Lately earlier this week, the singer turned an awful advice into even more awful advice when he said that women should appreciate Minutemen. He stated,
yes, they should.
What?
Go ahead.
You agree?
Let me do me.
Oh
Let
my
me
God.
do me. Whatever I accept and I like is what I like.
Well,
Do I bother you?
Jody's reasoning for this is because he states that you should just be happy because that means he's into you if he ejaculates quickly, rather than waiting 45 minutes and nothing is happening. I don't know that I agree with that.
Everybody don't got to break their back.
A minute?
He ain't say 1 minute though.
Minute
Man is just a couple minutes, period. You get about 5 to 7.
So what's too short for you?
1 minute is too short.
So how short are you willing to go?
Give me 5.
Really?
I'm good.
Okay. That's definitely interesting.
Easy to
I'd
do.
love to hear you guys' opinion on this. So if you decide to call in throughout the show, we can definitely address this Minuteman subject. That may be a future topic because that blew me for a second. But that's it for the dirty. Make sure you guys check out those stories and more at KenBarbie.com.
Definitely. And y'all make sure y'all stick around for our news. We got some good news for y'all.
We definitely have some good news to
Dirty
share.
Laundry is making power moves, and we just want to share it with y'all. Every now and then. Oh, y'all see these jewels?
Oh my God.
We ain't shout out to jewels tonight, Ken.
We'll get to that when it's
We
time.
never get to anything that I want to get to. You always say, oh, we'll get to that. So, hey, y'all, follow Celeb Stat Jewels on Instagram. All right, Ken.
All right.
I'm excited.
You are?
I can't wait.
It's about to get real.
Getting the jitters.
So tonight we're getting into my top 10, which is the top 10 signs that you just might be a hater.
Uh-oh.
And again, we'll get into a little bit more as far as what exactly we believe a hater is after the top 10. Right now we're going to teach you how to spot them. So
Sorry.
let's start Hateology. Grab your pens, your pencils, your notebooks. Take some notes. We're about to teach you how to spot these haters and how you can tell if you might be a hater yourself. You ready?
Go ahead, Ken.
You didn't even get your notes this week.
Nah, I got my own notes this week.
All right. Okay.
I'm going to tell y'all the benefits after he break it down.
All right. And keep in mind that you guys can give us a call at any point throughout this. Number 10. You are endlessly devoted to denouncing. Let me explain. So, you do not, and I'm going to repeat, you do not have to like, love, anything really. In fact, you can not like a certain type of music. You cannot like a certain person. You cannot like a certain lifestyle. However, there's a big difference between saying, oh, that's so whack to me, I don't understand the hype around it, versus saying, well, I hate this, so I'm going to get on the internet every single day and log in to let other supporters of this know that I don't agree with it and I don't like it. I have to log on and tell strangers why I hate it. So if you find yourself commenting on every single blog post, every single article on this thing or person that you supposedly dislike, then you should find a hobby. And you just might be a hater.
Just might be. Yeah, just might be. Y'all make sure y'all call in 804-915-5202. Maybe our producers will put it on the screen. I don't know.
Number 9, you're a gossip queen. And regardless to the clarity of that gossip, you love it. So haters are eager to spread gossip as fast as they receive it pretty much. Even if it affects the well-being of others, they love to go ahead and just fuel the fire. They are selfish attention seekers with no regard for others, and they love to latch on to information that they believe may or may not be true. And okay, I'm gonna be honest, I'm a blogger. I get paid to gossip about celebrities. But that's different from a person who's sitting around gossiping about just the people around them or anybody that they know just for the fun of it.
Some people like attention, though.
Exactly. They're attention seekers.
Definitely.
So if you're going around gossiping about whatever and you're not making a dime off of that gossip, you're just a hater.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah, you if you're going to do it, get paid for it.
Hello?
I'm telling you, be good at what you do.
You can make a career out of it if it means that much to you.
That's right.
Number 8. You're a card-holding member and team miserable. So now whether it's those rumors they spread, which we just talked about, or information that you've publicly shared with them or anyone else, they bask in other people's misery. So they love to see others down. Nothing better suits a hater than them seeing someone else unhappy. So even if you're not in the best of moods, just don't share it with them because they're a hater. They're going to kick you when you're down.
Most haters do that.
So you don't even have no rebuttal. I must be on point tonight.
You on point. I ain't got no kickback.
All right, so moving on. Number 7, you're a bully. Now, if you constantly harass, pick on, try to intimidate someone in life who has generally never committed any type of offense to you,
something wrong with you.
There's something wrong, and you might just be a hater.
Something wrong with you.
It's definitely a why you mad situation. Like, why are you attacking people, yet you can't explain what this person ever did to you? You can't explain how this person offended you to make you want to lash out and attack them. What's going on? What is your soul about? Like, what is the problem?
It's a get your life moment. That's what it is. Get your life.
So if you're a bully for absolutely no reason, it's never okay to bully in any situation.
It's never okay. You know, we talk to people about that as kids. We talk to the kids about being bullies and how they shouldn't. And when you're a parent and you have kids and then you are bullying people yourself, something ain't right with you. Something ain't right.
Exactly. So moving forward, and again, this is the top 10 signs that you just might be a hater. Number 6. You nitpick about everything.
Anything.
So, Pumpkin.
Anything.
Listen.
Ken, don't touch my arms.
So, examples. Pumpkin, that food was so good last night.
No, it weren't.
But it cost too much.
No, it didn't.
Her dress is cute.
Why you hating?
Her dress is cute, but it's the wrong color. So, he's good looking, but he talks too much.
Oh.
It's always something with the hater. Nothing is ever up to your standard, but that begs me to ask the question, are you perfect?
Nobody's perfect.
Well, I'm doubtful that you are, so stop being hard on everyone else. You just come across as bitter.
Yep.
Number 5, you never have anything good to say about anyone. So, be it online, offline, you open your mouth to speak to another person or group of people, it's always negative. Like, she ain't that cute, or he's not all of that. Remember, other people's shine doesn't block your ability to grow. Only your hating will. So, keep it cute. You don't even have to like someone, but you don't have to be negative about them 24/7. If you don't, we learn this as children. If you don't have anything nice to say, what?
Don't say nothing at all.
Hello?
Don't say nothing at all.
So some of those values that your parents used to teach you as kids, it wasn't just so they could be talking. Some of them are actually useful in your adult life.
Exactly.
Number 4, and again, these are the top 10 signs that you just might be a hater. Jealousy and the refusal to be happy for the accomplishments of others. Now, what I jotted down for that was, a hater is jealous of almost anything that warrants attention toward anyone else in society. Even if
whole society.
Everybody. It's no discrimination. So even if they themselves have nothing going on with their lives, they will always speak negatively on everyone else's accomplishments. You can say something, and a hater will make an ugly remark or an ugly gesture, i.e. rolling their eyes, smacking their teeth, or the classic looking around in the room for somebody else to make eye contact with, just hoping that they'll be in agreement with them.
Is that what people be doing when they be like that?
You see it all, exactly. Exactly. That's a hating move. It's in hopes to have gossip about the situation later behind your back.
Get your life.
And so if you start to notice where yourself or maybe someone that you're around, no matter what someone else is accomplishing, you find some type of reason as to why that's not good or good enough, you just might be a hater. Number 3, you seek out online communities of people you don't like in order to berate them. So, example, and this is where it gets a little bit real. If you don't like dirty laundry, then why log on to KenBarbie.com or any other network where dirty laundry frequents just to let us know how you don't like it? And that's not speaking specifically as to dirty laundry. This was with any situation. To me, that's just insane. Your hatred isn't putting anyone in check. It's not speaking the truth, as most people try to blame it on. It's just revealing yourself as a miserable, lonesome person who can't do anything merit-worthy to get attention and instead settles for controversy.
Hey, all viewers are welcome here. I don't care who watches.
So
I appreciate it.
If the highlight of your week is said controversy online with a bunch of strangers, I'm pretty sure your mom is proud. She must be thrilled.
Of course. I mean, I don't care. Like me personally, I love it. If it was the case, if dirty laundry was actually the case, I'd love it. Appreciate it. Telling you, these people are beneficial. Y'all better take advantage.
I've never understood the aspect of, if I personally don't like something.
I'm probably not going to follow anything you do.
Right. And it's not even just a person. If I personally just don't enjoy a product, if I don't enjoy this song, I just won't listen to it. I'm not going to go call all my friends to tell them how much I hate this song.
Yeah.
Moving on, number 2. And this one is a little bit long because I felt this one in my spirit. Number 2, you have the ability to initiate your own competition with others throughout society, even when those others are completely unaware that this competition exists. Meaning, a hater's mind is usually so far out, yet it's still so closed in that they think everyone else is hating on them. So when in fact no one is concerned about them at all, they think the way you dress, the car you drive, even who you're dating, all of this is to compete with them. They have to one-up you. We all are in competition with each other, apparently, in a hater's mind. So
I don't even know you.
Yeah.
You don't even know half your haters. To compete. Who? Confront me.
Right.
And let's introduce each other.
So you guys be careful when you're sharing your blessings with a hater, because 9 times out of 10, they're just looking for that next move that they can try to make to either one up you, copy what you're doing, or something to prey on your downfall.
Most of them do. They love to know that something bad happened to you, just to tell everybody else in their bandwagon.
I just never understood that mentality. Like, how do you wish bad on another human being?
I don't know. It's people exist.
It's something out here for everybody, is how I feel, honestly.
Show love, get love.
So I got a tweet. Let's take a quick break from the top 10 before we get into number 1.
All right.
They use our hashtag, which I forgot to mention to you guys. If you want to hashtag us your hater scenarios, use hashtag you a hater when, and you can do that on Twitter and also Instagram. But this person said hashtag you a hater when you're sitting and watching KenBarbie's show on Comcast, but you claim you don't use him or don't even know who he is.
You don't use them?
It's a slang term for you don't deal with that person.
Oh, okay.
And that goes into exactly what we were just saying. It's a lot of people who say they don't support certain things or say they don't deal with certain people, yet you know their every single move. Something is wrong with that. It just may be that you enjoy this person, so own it.
Exactly. She hit that on the money. So y'all hashtag us, you're a hater when. You can hit me on Twitter at TLL Pumpkin or Ken at It's KenBarbie. Hit us up.
At TS
we reading them. I'm checking them right now.
All right, so we're about to get into number 1.
You want a drum roll?
I always need my drum roll.
Beating on table.
I didn't ask for the song.
iTunes. Next week.
So number 1, you're a dream killer. So if no matter what a person is doing or shares with you that they like to do, you have nothing but your gun out trying to shoot them down.
Yeah.
That's a problem, and you're definitely a hater. So example, your BFF shows you their new phone that they just got off eBay. Pumpkin, look. I got this off of eBay. It's an iPhone, and it was only $100. And you shoot me down by telling me, I don't get nothing off eBay. Those things don't even work half the time. That's not okay. Why are you killing my dreams? If I'm excited,
you hype
let me be
about your phone.
Let me be excited, right?
That's like me saying, Ken, I got an iPhone 4. What are you gonna say, Ken?
I'm gonna say I have the 5, but that's not because I'm
There go the hate. There go the hate. There you go. I got 5.
Whose side are you on?
I got a 5. You know what I'm saying? That's my stuff.
Or another example outside of the phone, since you took that and ran with it. Your sister wins a vacation from her local grocery store, and you say, you're probably going to have to stay in the cheapest hotel because those things are always a ripoff. Stop killing people's dreams. Like, optimistic isn't the word for you. A hater is. So, hi hater, because that blows me. I hate to see somebody expressing how they feel or what they want to do with their life and being shot down. There's no reason for that.
That's right.
Again, if you don't have anything nice to say, don't say anything. I may not believe in your dream. I don't have to. That's your dream to live.
Yeah.
But I don't have to express that.
You don't. You do not. You do not have to speak on everything that you don't agree with. Some stuff you can keep to yourself. You know, everything is not meant to be put out there. And then you have some people in your circle that you might not, you know, certain people, you be like, oh, no, I can't tell her this.
Exactly.
Because she going to pass this to that one and that one. It's going to get blown out. So certain people in your circle, if you feel like they out of hand, then you might not want to tell them certain things. So it don't get back to anybody.
Right. It's never okay to kill anyone's dream. If you don't believe in it, just keep that to yourself. You never want to hurt somebody else intentionally. If they ask your opinion, then maybe it's okay. But if you are out here shooting to tell them how much you don't believe in them, that's never okay. And you're a hater.
That's all.
So, Pumpkin.
Are y'all ready for mine? See, I'm coming with, I've changed, you know. You know how Nene's changed, Ken?
Mm-hmm.
I've changed a lot. Yeah, Nene is winning. I've changed a lot because I used to have a terrible, terrible mouth. I used to let everything get to me. I would say, like, within the last year, I've just decided, you know, I don't want to allow certain things to get to me. I got through a lot in the last year. I just try to stay positive. So I'm just going to give y'all my top 5 benefits of a hater because, trust me, they're beneficial. And you can call in if you agree or disagree with anything that we're saying tonight at 804-915-5202.
I wish you would have told me so that I could have brought my notepad because I would really am interested in knowing what benefits we have to these people.
Oh, yeah. Well, the first one is they're motivators.
Okay. I can see that.
And they motivate you to push harder, you know, to continue to stay focused, kind of like, I'm going to show you better than I can tell you type thing. You know, It makes you want to be like that. It's like, don't believe me, just watch me. You know what I'm saying? They motivate you to keep going. So
and I
use
agree
that
with
as
that.
a benefit.
I agree with
You see
that.
what I'm saying?
I feel like negativity can always be spent into motivation. Like, I'm never going to sit back and address someone who says anything negative. I'm just going to continue to let my work speak. I don't have to talk shit. My work can do that for me.
That's right. So, guess what? They're thoughtful. Ken, they're thoughtful.
Are they?
Yes, they are. They are. Have you ever felt like no one cares about you? Huh? Have you? A sense of loneliness. Guess what? These people think about you a little more than you think about yourself.
So that makes them thoughtful.
Man. Yes, they're very thoughtful. You know, if you ever feel like that you're lonely or no one cares, log on. If you know your hater, log on to their Facebook, Instagram, or Twitter. I'm sure it's going to be something subliminal directed at you. If you don't know them, you know, you can just smile at the things that you hear about yourself. You know, I hear a lot of things about myself. I do a lot of different things in the city. So I hear a lot of stuff about myself, and all I can do is smile. Like, I can't even get mad that you take the time to talk about me. I love it. Talk, baby. Tell them about the P show. Tell them about Dirty Laundry. Tell them about my jewelry. I love it. Like, it's great. You know what I'm saying? As long as the street's talking, you're doing something right. Feel me?
I do. And that bothers me. I've never understood that. I just don't understand the hater mentality. I don't need to say that anymore. But
you, sir, are never alone. Trust me. They're thoughtful. They're thinking of you right now. Trust me.
I say it all the time. I have to ask myself the question, like, 24/7, like, why are these people so angry all the time? Like, whether I'm just logging on a Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, like, what is wrong? Like, are you coming down from a pill? Have you been neglected? Are you being bothered by your Kotex? Like, what is going on?
Oh, God.
I just don't understand. Girl, something is off.
All right, so the third benefit is they're promoters. I mean, use the free publicity, people. Keep in mind, people are nosy. So if somebody brings you up, they have to talk about whatever it is you're doing to even talk about you. So by people being so nosy, they're going to go research you. So say, for instance, I'll give you a prime example. If somebody is talking about the P show, then you're going to go and you're going to log on to thepshow.com from 3 to 5 just to check it out and see what is the beef or what's the issue with this chick. This girl Pumpkin we hear about, whatever. Guess what? I got a new listener. We get a new viewer on Dirty Laundry. I love it. Why not?
Very true. And I think that's what a lot of haters do forget is that when you're constantly talking about a specific person, especially when you're naming names, you definitely are promoting them. And I think that's where it's clear that a hater is not a proper business person. A business person is not going to sit back and give another business promotion. If you're not paying me for that, you're not going to get it out of me.
Yeah, I got to get paid for all my promos. If your name come out this mouth, it's meaningful.
And some cases, I'm definitely willing to support and hold down other people and companies.
Oh yeah.
But if it's a situation I know this is somebody who doesn't deal with me or has some type of self-built animosity towards me, I'm not going to let your name come out of my mouth during anything that I have going on.
No. And number 4, Ken.
Mm-hmm.
They're lovers.
What do they love?
Ken, they love you.
Obviously not themselves.
They love you. They love you more than they love themselves. They think about you more than you think about you. You feel me? They love you.
I didn't even think that was possible.
So, Ken, it's possible. Trust me. Trust me. So when you see them, lean over and give them a hug.
No.
You gotta hug a hater. We have just started this new foundation called the Hugger Hater Foundation.
Well, actually, let's do this. Tomorrow, and I'm willing to share KenBarbie Appreciation Month with this. So tomorrow we're going to establish National Hug Her Day. Because the haters, like you said, they need hugs. Happy Meals, they need something. Like, give them something to work with.
Yes, I mean, I was told that from someone before. Like I told you, when I was going through whatever I went through, I'm just like, but why? I questioned it all the time. Why do people, if you're doing something so positive, why do people sit around and talk so negative about it that you don't even know?
Right.
I mean, you'll have like a group of people that don't know the first thing about you, and even if you were to walk in the room, they'll smile and speak to you, but then they'll just go away and talk about you. I don't get it.
That's creepy.
It is.
I'm not about that creep life.
It's like, I'm the nicest person in the world. I'll speak to whoever. I'm just not about the negativity.
Yeah, it's businesses. As a business or a brand or whatever you're out there trying to promote, even as just a regular human being, you don't promote negativity. You promote productivity. Right. You want to be productive and establish yourself and what you have going on. No one has time to sit around and bash another. Why?
Not at all. I mean,
who got time?
I did that before, Ken. I did the Twitter beef and Facebook and all that, and I got phone calls from some of the higher up people in their city that looked at me like, Pumpkin, what are you doing? Like, you got celebrities following you. You're interviewing celebrities. You're doing big things. Why would you put this on your timeline? I didn't think about it like that. Right. They're like, if they're following you, then they see it. And I didn't think about that. I'm glad
you said that, because I used to be the same way. Anytime anybody said anything negative, I had to immediately clap back and just get them. Yeah. But I learned as I grew and matured that it's just not worth it. And I actually said this on Facebook a couple days ago. I used to think it was so important to speak every single thing that's on your mind, whether it's negative, positive, shooting somebody down. But I don't want to hurt anybody intentionally. Yeah. So if I don't feel something, I don't see it for somebody, I'm not going to tell you that. I'm just going to keep it to myself and wish you the best. That's right. Maybe my opinion will change.
All right, so the number one reason that haters can be beneficial is they're caring. They're caring. They care about anything and everything that you're doing. They watch your every move. Why? Because they care and they have to fulfill the other 4 duties that I listed above. They have to be loving, motivating, thoughtful promoters. So enjoy your haters. You know what I'm saying? Utilize it. Enjoy the free publicity, the free promo. When you see them, hug them. That's it.
Okay.
So just utilize that information and just try to stay positive and just understand no matter what you're doing, it's going to be somebody out there that is going to talk about you and what you're not doing or try to, as you stated in yours, turn it into a competition. Nothing is a competition out here. Everybody's doing their own thing. If it works for you, then it works for you. It might not work for me. But whatever you do, do it to the best of your ability. You know what I'm saying? Don't let nobody get you down.
Gotcha. Stay productive. Don't
Yeah.
entertain the negativity. But I'll actually post your top 5 and my top 10 is KenBarbie.com tomorrow for anybody who wants to revisit those. But Pumpkin, what exactly is a hater? What is it to you?
My definition of a hater is somebody that is very jealous of what you're doing because they want to do what you're doing, or they can't figure out how you're doing what you're doing. So instead of them calling to ask, following you, if they're following you on Twitter, Instagram, even if they don't have your phone number, trust, Google is a hell of a thing. You log on to it, you type whatever you want to know, and it's going to pop up. You can type people real names, you can type people fake names, nicknames, whatever the person is doing. Type it in and just see what'll come up. So you can get in contact with whoever you need to get in contact with. Just ask questions. You know, you don't have to talk about people and what they're doing. Just ask questions. Maybe they can help you with something.
Okay, I feel that. And today, in honor of Hateology and trying to provide clarity to what a hater is, I actually sat down and thought about it and wrote out exactly what I feel like a hater is.
Okay. So,
as a self-proclaimed enlightener, I would just like to inform everyone that just because you dislike someone or think that this dress looks awful or don't agree that that chick is bad, that doesn't mean you're a hater. It means that you have an opinion, which you are entitled to, due greatly to free will. But I'm going to give you an example before I go further. So I think Chris Brown is a talented dancer. However, his voice annoys me, so I don't listen to his music. Does that make me a hater?
No, it just means that you don't like Chris Brown.
Exactly. And I also preceded my annoyance with a compliment, so that might even help. Because some people are still going to think that I'm hating on Chris Brown because I said that. And also, being a hater is being negative in more of a malice way. It's like you're saying something with the intent on being offensive. Not because you have an honest opinion that is considered to be more negative because it isn't necessarily flattering, but more so because you are seeking to hurt this person's feelings. You are seeking to mess up other people's vision of this particular person. So that's what a hater is to me. A hater is somebody who, they're not sharing their opinion. They're purposely trying to tear someone else down for whatever reason that may be. So, like I said, I can't listen to certain types of music with the Chris Brown example. So next time you're called a hater for telling something with some honesty, just say, I'm not a hater. I have an opinion and I don't like you.
And you're
have
allowed.
A blessed day.
Everybody's allowed to have
you
an opinion.
are.
It's nothing wrong with having your own opinion.
So I just wanted to make sure. I just wanted to make sure that was clear. Because that's something that happens a lot online and on Twitter. Like, if you say you hate the latest Beyonce song, her stans are going to attack you. And you're a hater.
Yeah.
So that's crazy to me. And I use B for an example because I love her. Everybody knows that. But if somebody doesn't like something that she does, that's fine.
True.
You're okay. Beyonce's not paying my bills.
That's right. But you know what I don't get? I guess what I don't get is, how do you even feel comfortable watching what somebody is doing all the time? Like, if you're busy, if you get super, super duper busy and find something to do, you won't have time to actually go and watch what somebody else is doing.
Right.
I just don't get it. And I notice a lot. Sometimes I'll log on Twitter and I'll look, because at this point now, Twitter works itself for me. I'm barely on there. But when I do log on and I see negative stuff going up my timeline, I be like, dang, do these people ever get off Twitter or Facebook or, like, really?
I can say this about Twitter. The mute button works wonders. I
It
had to learn this a while ago.
It really does. You don't see anything. You can unfollow people without them even knowing.
Exactly. With
you
the
know
mute
what I'm saying?
button.
You don't even know you're muted. And I know a few people that are muted.
And the reason I had to do that, honestly, if you're constantly tweeting negativity and even if it has nothing to do with me, eventually I'm going to unfollow you because I can't surround myself with negativity.
Right.
It clouds my thoughts and I don't have time for that. So it's just...
Do you think it's something wrong with people that want to be negative? If that's their thing?
That's their way to get attention, I guess.
I mean, if it's your thing, though, if whatever it is, whatever lifestyle you're in or whatever you're doing, if it's your thing, is it okay?
It's never okay. And I think that a lot of people think that being negative is going to get them that attention, is going to get the person that they're referencing attention, and they're going to clap back. But that's not always the case. For example, if someone says something negative about me, 9 times out of 10, I don't see it. I only follow, like 100 people on Twitter.
Exactly.
So, but my supporters, my pretty boos, and my personal friends and family, they do see it. And they do forward it to me, which is something I have no control over. But when I see it, I tell them it's okay. I'm okay. Don't be upset.
I went through that before. Last year, I got a lot of forwarded emails, Facebook messages, Twitter statuses, and I got to the point where I said, look, I don't want to see it no more. Mm-hmm. I said, I don't. I just didn't feel like going through it anymore. I was like, I don't care. And once I did that, I was able to grow.
Yeah,
and I realized that I was able to grow and actually focus more on my different crafts that I was doing and do more things. But when I sat there and I focused on all the negative stuff people were saying about me and just sat there, I found myself consuming my mind with them. And that's not cool.
Ever.
No, it's not cool. You can't sit there and consume your thoughts with that negativity. So, I mean, honestly, if you're not feeling somebody or you don't click with something somebody's doing, just don't deal with them.
Don't follow it, you guys.
Yeah, just don't deal with them at all. Like,
it's crazy. Have you ever had a situation with, I'm pretty sure you have, but that you're willing to share, like the ultimate hater story or the ultimate thing you've had to deal with that was just the worst?
I really don't. And the reason why I would never even share it is because I can't even see myself acknowledging anyone that brought any negativity into my life. That's just not going to happen. I'm doing way too much right now that y'all can follow that's actually positive.
Hello?
That I cannot. No attention.
Right.
None.
So it's kind of one of those situations where it's
I can't tell you no stories.
Well, let me take a break from KenBarbie.com. Let me forget dirty laundry. I'm not coming to the P show this week because this person said something about me.
Yeah.
And I have to watch their timeline. I have to tweet back. Who got time for that?
I'm gonna tell you this. See myself making time to do that.
Who?
Like I can't leave this spot right here.
I can't. Like
I can't.
I haven't worked this hard to pay that much attention and lose out on what's for me and my money by paying attention to somebody who doesn't like me.
But it's so interesting that, have you ever experienced a moment where you might be talking about something going on in your personal life and somebody directed it at you, that you're talking about them?
All the time.
Yeah.
And that's another characteristic of a hater that I was talking about in my top 10. They think everything revolves around them and you're in a constant competition with them, no matter whether you know it or not. So
it's the weirdest thing. It's like you don't have a life.
I don't,
outside
apparently.
of whoever or whomever it is. Like, all right. I got a text message before from somebody like, was your status about me? What?
Right. And
guess what? I have a family at home. We go through stuff. I work a full-time job. We go through stuff at work and at home outside of social media. Like, are you serious? If you guilty enough, it's about you. Guilty people gonna come at you.
But you know what? It's not even about just the personal life. With what we do, we connect with thousands of people every day,
all day long.
So if I honestly on my Twitter, half of the time it's third party perception. I'm not even talking about myself. Like, but I'll leave that to other people to
do that.
I'm a blogger.
Those are called subliminals, Ken. They're called subliminal attacks.
No, it's not even that. It's honestly just what I've used.
It's a thought of, it's without directing it at somebody. So regardless of if you're third party or whatever, it's subliminal.
Okay.
So a subliminal message can actually be directed at anybody. But when you feel like it's directed at you and it don't got nothing to do with you and you have to question the person, something wrong with you. Something is literally wrong. Something ain't right.
All right, so let's pull back a little bit and have some fun. Who do you think in the public eye, like as far as celebrities and past stories, who do you think is the biggest hater, like of all time?
I think Kanye.
Really?
I just think he is for some reason. I don't know. I've always,
what did Kanye do?
I felt like that about him since he went on stage with that girl.
Okay. But, like I said.
You know who else? Keisha Cole is really being a hater right now.
Please don't get me started.
But she is. I mean, the way she was going at Beyonce, I just couldn't even figure it out. Are you seeking attention?
I think that was, honestly, I think those were Keisha's honest feelings. She has hate inside, maybe, based on her not being as successful as Beyonce and Michelle. So She expressed that in a negative
She kept
way.
that to herself.
Frankie wasn't there to teach her anything nice to say, but hey, she should have learned it.
She had another mom that was there.
That's actually who I was going to choose too. That whole situation, for those who are unfamiliar, after Beyonce performed at the Super Bowl with Destiny's Child, Keisha Cole took it out and went out of her way to say that Michelle wasn't good and countless other things. And it was just one of those situations like,
everybody says Michelle's not good.
Why are you mad? But you don't say that, especially.
But everybody says it.
It's a difference in.
She get one-liners.
But P, it's different if I sit back and say that to you in the privacy versus me getting on Dirty Laundry on another public forum and saying Michelle sucks. Yeah. We can't do that.
True.
That's another one of those situations.
No, that's not what our show is about. So I don't expect you to.
Right, but I'm not saying specifically just for our show. It's just anybody. You don't want to ever tear someone else down. Yeah.
No, and it's not a good feeling because think about it. If you're a parent and you have kids and they go to school and they're teasing somebody, I mean, if you do the same thing, how can you be mad? Questions that need answers.
Very true.
If you're a grown woman or a grown man and all you do is talk negative, just imagine if your kids might be following you, because most kids now have Twitter and Instagram. If your kids are following you and they're seeing you do this. Wow.
This is completely off subject, but that just piqued my interest. How old would your child have to be before you let them get on Twitter?
No, my kids, if they have it, I don't know about it. But I have a 12-year-old and a 14-year-old. The 14-year-old, if he has a Twitter, cool. I want to scope it out. I am on his Instagram. He has Instagram, but it's 6-year-olds with Instagrams now. I don't get it. I don't want them to follow me.
And the reason I asked that was to actually segue back into our subject. It's so much hate and negativity out here on social networks that you want to kind of keep children closed off from that. I personally
would want to, but just imagine if your kids just happen to follow you. I mean, think about it. Like I stated, Google is a hell of a thing. If you type in the P Show, and my kids know that I'm on the P Show, everything that I've done is going to pop up. So if they pull that up and happen to go look, they like, why is my mama on here doing this and doing that? But she got something to say about what I'm doing. It just don't look right. So, just be a positive role model for your children, instead of getting online and being stupid.
Gotcha. Now, and you guys can still call in about the hater subject, but I actually want to move on so that we can get into our announcement and what you guys can expect from us coming up in the next couple weeks. So, Pumpkin, what's going on with Dirty Laundry? All right, so we are definitely aware that Friday nights can get a little bit hectic with people going out and so forth. Definitely. And there's actually been a pretty overwhelming demand at Comcast, and we've been hearing of these calls asking for Dirty Laundry to be a little bit more accessible.
Yeah, and as you know, before we were on Tuesday nights at 6 o'clock.
We were.
So we've actually worked out a great deal.
So the remainder of the season 2 of Dirty Laundry will actually be airing back on Tuesdays at 9 p.m.
We're coming on Tuesdays, y'all. So starting this Tuesday, every Tuesday at 9 p.m., Dirty Laundry will be on. There's nothing else to do on Tuesdays.
Hey, I honestly, on a Tuesday night, I'm sitting back just working, typing on my computer.
Last Tuesday, we were in a meeting. We were up at... Last Tuesday, we was in a meeting at our spot on Wednesday nights. So we didn't even get a chance to do anything but drink.
Right. We did get a chance to do that. We did get a chance to have fun. But
starting next Tuesday, we'll be here at 9 o'clock beating up the producers.
But
Shout out
guys,
to David and
also keep in mind that means that's just a few days away. We coming back.
That's right. We're coming back, guys.
Yet another topic. And you want to give a little sneak peek as to what we're talking about next week?
Hey, y'all, we're doing stereotypes. And when I tell you, it's so many stereotypes out there. it goes beyond race. I mean, we got racial stereotypes. We got
sexuality.
Yeah.
It's a lot of different types of stereotypes out there, and we're covering all bases. So make sure you guys tune in next week. Again, that's Tuesday at 9 p.m. It's no other place to be on a Tuesday, you guys. Let's keep it real. So tune in, check us out here at Dirty Laundry.
Yeah, and then we know, like you said, people party on Friday nights.
Right. We want y'all to be able to continue to have fun.
I'm going to get in somewhere.
Because I know me, personally, I don't want to take a break from getting myself together to stop and look at TV. And I know a lot of people have been inconvenienced by that.
Tuesdays, what comes on Tuesday nights? Does anything come on TV real good?
No.
The radio? No, I didn't think so.
So, who knows? But we're here Tuesdays, 9 p.m.
I'm excited. I can't wait because we get to come right back in a couple of days. Right after the Memorial Day weekend, we get to come back.
And also, of course, keep in mind you can check out all the old episodes of Dirty Laundry at itskenbarbie.com as well as youtube.com/2thepshow. That's the number 2.
Yeah, and you can log on to thepshow.com also to see it. You can watch it directly on the site. Make sure y'all check out the P Show every Saturday, 3 p.m. to 5 p.m. KenBarbie, your blog. Like, you can tell them about your blog. Tell them about you. Let me interview you real quick.
Why?
And what do you do? Because it's obviously nothing.
What?
Clear it up. Clear it up,
Who said I do?
I'm just saying.
I don't do anything.
That's what the haters say, Ken.
I didn't know that.
What the show about?
See, this is what I was talking about people sending me these types of messages.
That's
I knew nothing about
that. All right, clear it up. Clean it up, Ken.
Well,
that's what I heard.
I don't feel the need. I let my work talk for itself.
Oh.
So this is what you do. Go to itskenbarbie.com. There are numerous different types of sources. There's KenBarbie TV. There's Ask KenBarbie. All of that, there's Shop KenBarbie. All of that's going to let you know and put you on to exactly who and what It's KenBarbie is all about.
Definitely.
But I have to address this, of course. So as you guys know, it is nearing the end of KenBarbie Appreciation Month. I'm having my little parties, my 1, 2, and 3 parties. So number 2 is actually tomorrow night at Club Colors, which is with 534 North Harrison Street. The doors open at 10 p.m. And I'm going to be hosting the official KenBarbie Appreciation Month bash. So you guys make sure you come out and party with me. Have a good time. Pumpkin's going to be there.
Yeah.
Are you excited?
I get to experience a whole new world. I haven't been to a gay club before.
Really?
Actually, no, I'm lying. I went to Godfrey's for a drag show before.
Godfrey's is cool.
But, I mean, I don't know if it's the same experience in colors. You want to give me a tip?
Well, they're both definitely.
Is there any tips I need before I go in there?
No, it's the same as everywhere
I mean,
else.
you know, it's stereotypes.
Exactly. And we're going to get into
about
that next
gay
week.
clubs. And
so what do you think you're going to see in a gay club, Pumpkin?
I don't know. I don't know, Ken. I asked you, should I dress like a boy?
Why? Why would you dress like a boy?
I don't know.
But why? Are you a stud now?
Ken, if I'm coming with a girl, I said, should I be the boy and she be the girl?
Y'all
this is a stereotype that we'll clear up next week.
You can definitely just be friends, Pumpkin.
Oh.
Just because you walk just because you walk into a gay club with the same sex doesn't mean that's your partner.
Okay. I'm just saying, hey.
Wow.
We're going to clear this stereotype up.
Pumpkin, I'm going to tell you right now. You know I love you, girl. But if you walk into this club as a boy, I will personally have security escort you out.
Ken, I was a tomboy back in the day. Okay.
But you guys make sure you come party with me. Again, that's the official KenBarbie Appreciation Month bash going down at Club Colors. Doors open at 10. We have a very special show prepared for you guys. Yeah, I'll be there.
And y'all make sure y'all check out all these jewels, though. Ken is rocking them. He has on a nice finger ring. This the Beyonce. Yeah. He's rocking the lion head, vintage Versace. What, Ken? Vintage Versace chain. Celebrity.
I didn't know I was coming to model tonight.
Yes, you are. The ring, Ken. Where is the ring? The finger ring. Ken got the finger ring up the lips.
I have to support my girl. Yes. And you guys, that goes back to support. So people are doing their thing in this community and all over. So just make sure you show your local businesses support.
Make sure y'all check out celebritystatusjewels.com. You can follow us on Instagram, CelebStatJules. If you get anything from me, take a picture, ladies, so I can put it on my Instagram page, because when y'all model the jewelry, sales go up. No lie. Ken, people are going to call me. They always call and say, I want what Ken got. Why do you always give Ken the good stuff? He catches the shipment when it first comes in, so hit me up.
I'm willing to share, you guys, no problem. But we're actually running out of time, so check us out tomorrow. What happened?
Oh, go ahead, Ken.
Check me out tomorrow or at Club Colors. Also, of course, all day, every day is KenBarbie.com, which is your #1 source for news and entertainment. Follow me on Twitter at @KenBarbie. That's @TSKenBarbie. And Instagram official KenBarbie.
How many minutes we got?
We just have like 2 minutes. For pretty...
Where I was at?
Also, I don't want to give away too much, but I'm excited.
What?
Okay. So I recently
No, don't do that right now.
Don't do it yet?
No.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna keep it cute.
Your interview?
No.
Don't do it.
Just keep it keep your eyes open for Pretty Bitches by KenBarbie is coming by the end of next week.
I can't wait for that. I cannot wait. Y'all about to see a new me. Let me tell you. Next week, I'm rocking it. Ken, whatever the Pretty Bitches is, I want to rock it. That's what I want to rock.
You already know. You got it.
I cannot wait.
Tell them where they can find you.
Y'all make sure y'all check me out. Me, Ken, Wendy, thepshow.com. Shout out to Chris, the couch coach. Y'all check us out at thepshow.com every Saturday, 3 p.m. to 5 p.m. Eastern. You can also catch us on 1011thefam.org. Shout out to our 101.1 The Fam family. Also, come down to Aqua Lounge on Saturdays. We'll be there tomorrow from 4 p.m. to 9 p.m. It's Socialopoly. It's a game night. Y'all come down there and play. You gonna play Twister with me, Ken?
Well, I will play Twister with you, but not tomorrow.
Ken, your party is not until 11.
Right, but I need you to understand. There's a lot of things that I have to do to get prepared for certain things.
Oh, I feel so supported right
now.
So,
but listen, but because we just talked about
I feel like
support,
you're hating.
I'm a hater now.
He's a hater.
There you go. See, because I don't have time to do something, now I'm a hater.
Yes. So y'all make sure y'all come to Aqua Lounge tomorrow. That's 1708 East Main Street. Check out Socialopoly from 4 p.m. to 9 p.m. And also the comedy night. I do comedy on Wednesday nights at Yesterday's Diner, 2709.
Do you tell jokes?
Williamsburg, bro. I do. And B Sounds is our DJ. Y'all know B Sounds, Power 92.
So can I tell a joke?
I want you to be on my comedy show.
I want to do it.
Let's do it, Ken.
Can I be a comedian though?
Yeah.
What you guys think? I don't know.
You the flyest comedian out there. They don't know. Y'all don't know about KenBarbie.
But definitely check out So You Think You Can Laugh.
We had a great night tonight. Thank y'all for watching. Make sure y'all check us out Tuesday at 9 p.m.
Tuesdays at 9 p.m. We coming right back at y'all with a whole new topic. Stereotypes.
Oh, stereotypes is going to be the bomb.
It will.
For instance, like...
Let's do some stereotypes real quick. Before we go.
All black people got to play basketball. Black men. If you tall.
Because I'm of a lighter complexion, I have to be mixed.
Yeah, you mixed with some.
Stereotype.
What are you mixed with?
Stereotype. All black people eat watermelon. I don't like watermelon.
I don't even eat watermelon.
I hate it.
Who wants that?
Who got
fried chicken.
Oh my god, I don't even.
Fried chicken.
I can't eat chicken either. It has to be a tender.
What about the wet dogs?
Oh my god.
I'm just saying. I didn't say it. It's a racial stereotype. I do not agree with it. It's stereotype, people. What about the rice?
We'll end it there. Thank you guys for watching. That'll be a fun show. It will be exciting.
Oh, yeah.
Like, no. We about to lose the whole audience.
We just doing stereotypes. I didn't agree. Now I'm racist.
Pretty much. You would hate
But
us.
it is a racial stereotype. So now I gotta clear that up on Tuesday.
I feel like we getting too deep into the situation, so that's why I try to pull it back. I'm like,
Yeah. That's why I had to make sure it was a positive light.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Nobody should have felt anything at all. Nobody should have felt nothing. They should have felt like, damn, they're right. I think it's just might be about me. I think I'm here. Because it wasn't, you didn't, I felt like you did start thinking about yours. I do. In your notes, I was like, uh-oh. Keep reaching out. The dirty laundry part, what you doing?
Yeah, I swear I was just down.
But
I asked them today, I was like, do it sound like...
It sound like you're, because they have spoken on dirty laundry so much, I was like, oh, we getting that done.
I stopped and asked one.
I guarantee you,
I was like,
ain't nobody watch our show.
Honestly, I just wrote it.
I can't wait to post my flyer. You got the new flyer?
Mm-hmm. No. Send it to me again. I lost it when I did about it.
Why you don't get no call? I don't know. Maybe the phone not working.
It's Friday night.
We'll be good on
I know. That's why I told Ken. And it's Memorial Day weekend. Nobody's watching TV tonight. I'm trying to tell you, like, Tuesday, though, we're going to be good.
What?
Come on. I mean, we'll do it ourselves because you do this every day. Come on. Let's do our own thing. Let's see if yeah, everybody gone. Nobody watching TV tonight. But